Hey y'all,
Hey y'all.
what's going on? Come on in, come on in, come on in.
Hey audience. How y'all doing?
We're a little late. We like
Yeah, we're
6 minutes
like six
late.
minutes late.
But hey,
Hey,
the party is still going on,
yes. So don't be tardy for the party.
even though we was.
Yes. Okay. Let's try. Let me make an adjustment here.
Mm-mm.
Oh gosh. I thought I had it right there. We go.
Hey
Yeah.
Trisha.
Hey Trisha. Eh, what's going on?
What is poppin', people? What's
Yes, where
poppin'?
y'all at? Where y'all at? Hey Melissa.
Hey Melissa Boo.
Yes, what's going on, Melissa Boo?
I hope you feeling better.
Oh, she wasn't feeling well earlier?
Mm-mm. Hey
Oh.
Reese Cup.
Hey, Reese Cup. Reese Cup. What's going on, Reese Cup? Hey. I got my scarf on tonight. I ain't letting y'all see my hair. Y'all
Hey
know why.
Facebook.
And I'm telling you, my hair is fire. It's fire. I'm telling you, it's fire. My hair is fire. Ooh.
I'm coming, y'all.
It's okay. It's giving him a chance to come. Is that Monte? Hey, Monte. It's okay. It's giving him a chance to come. Is that Monte? Hey, Monte. Uh,
Hey people in the bushes.
hey, Bush bitches. What's going on, girls?
Hey.
What's going on, Bush bitches?
What's poppin'? I kind of like this color.
What color?
My
The blue?
nails.
Yeah, I like the blue.
It's a lot.
It's not a lot. It really matches your skin tone. It goes well with your skin tone. It really does. It goes very well with your skin tone.
I like the matte.
Huh?
I like the matte because it ain't
I like the matte
shiny.
too.
But when you do matte, you got to put something on it because it
What you mean?
just, if you just can't leave it just polished matte.
Why?
Because it just looks dull and boring.
That's the way it's supposed to look though.
You gotta put something on it to
It's
give it
supposed
a
to be
little
it's supposed to
sparkle.
bring attention to the tip.
No, I'm saying no. That's what I'm saying. If I didn't get the tip like this,
Mm.
I wouldn't like just a matte nail. You
Why
know,
not? I like it with just the matte. Oh, you talk about without the tip?
without the tip.
Oh, without the tip, yes,
It's because it's just
it does look boring, but
boring
because you
and
got the
dry.
glitter tips,
Right. That makes it look. And then she
yeah.
did these two glitter. She
Hmm.
gotta put
She
some.
oh, and she tried to do it matte right here.
No, she buffed it because it was like a little. You could feel it.
Oh,
She tried to
she
get
should have
that
did it
out.
matte.
No, what she should do is tomorrow when you go, I'm gonna tell her to put a coat
You know what you should have had her
over the
do
top.
on these right here, on the glitter nail. She should have did a white tip, like a white French tip. That would have looked really nice too.
Hey NB, give me some.
Hey, MB.
Hey NB,
Ooh, are we sideways on the
no,
thing? Okay, good. Because we look
we right,
sideways here.
we right.
Okay.
Yeah, no, not the phone.
Oh,
Yes,
what
y'all.
Reese Cup say?
Oh, telling people to like the video.
Okay.
Hey Monica,
Hey, Monica.
Monica, your show was good. You was going in, girl.
Okay.
You know I love when you go in. You know I love when you go in, honey, and you was going in tonight.
Oh, she was going in
She
on the
was
girls.
unbothered, honey. She was going, but everything she said was true.
Yeah.
Everything she said was true. Well, welcome to Pillow Talk, y'all.
Welcome to Pillow Talk, y'all.
You talked, you like it, so we're here.
Yes, backed by popular demand.
As we told you, no more King's Council, so y'all don't have to suffer through that.
Yes, and this is a Dare to Be Different production as well.
Y'all don't have to suffer through that.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be bringing you Pillow Talk instead of the King's Council.
You know, it's Pillow Talk
Oh, I'm sorry.
every night.
Yeah, Pillow Talk is every night.
Damn it. I knew I forgot to do something.
What? What should I get?
Melissa said thank you
What?
for not doing King's Council
Oh.
and doing Pillow Talk.
Mm.
When we done, I need you. Did you drink the one I brought upstairs?
What?
The soda.
No.
When you finish,
You
can
want
you
it?
go get? No, I want you to get me some ice because I need to take my stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Trisha and Reese Cup was in Monica's live with me, and Monica went in tonight, y'all. If you missed it, I shared it on my community wall. So go check it out after Pillow Talk, because Monica went in. When I tell you she went in, and I love when Monica goes in.
Yeah.
Because when Monica goes in or she talks about something that's passionate to her, you get her whole heart.
Yeah.
And that's what I love. I love when Monica puts her whole heart into something, and like I could feel it. Like I feel the passion when she's talking. And it was tonight you did a good show, Monica. I know I said it before, but I'm saying it again.
Well, that's
You
great.
did a good show tonight.
I'm glad she had a successful show.
She did. Because you know when Monica put her heart into stuff, you feel it.
Well, that's good.
And I felt it. And when she started saying, I don't give a fuck. I was like, yes, girl, let it out. Get 'em.
Really? She went in.
She went in.
Wow.
She went in.
Oh, gosh. Why did I do that?
Always touching stuff.
No, I was trying to
always
flip that
touching stuff.
notification up.
Yes, do what Trisha said. Thumbs up the live.
Yes.
If you haven't already done so. Welcome to Pillow Talk. Where it could be naughty, it could be nice. You never know. Tonight, maybe we feel a little naughty.
Yeah.
And we're going to have those kind of discussions.
So, Joseph, today was a gloomy day. It rained and it rained all day. But we had good breakfast.
We did. You made a good breakfast.
Yes, I made some toast with some eggs and some home fries and sausage.
It was good.
And coffee. So breakfast was really good this morning.
It definitely was good.
And we watched a great movie today.
Yes,
that
Jasmine
movie was really
Blues.
good. Yeah, Jasmine Blues was really good. It was really good. Lips recommended it to us, and we watched it, and it was a really good movie. So, if you're looking for something to watch on Netflix, watch Jasmine Blues. Jasmine Blues was a really, really, really good movie. It's set.
Hey, Abby.
It's set in the early 1800s, I believe.
No, it was 1937.
It was 1937. Okay, in the 1930s, 1937 to be exact. And it's a really good movie. It's a really good movie. Those timepieces are really sometimes difficult to watch because you have to think about the times back then, you know, how Black people were treated, how they were just, oh my gosh, abused, and oh God, the hypocrisy of the world was just, it was something. But for a lot of musicians, believe it or not, the times were really good. Um,
But they still got treated bad.
yeah, but um, you know, they persevered through it. The sad part is that, you know, um, heroin was a recreational drug back then. So most musicians did heroin, you know, because it was the cool thing to do. It was like smoking cigarettes, you know, was to the 70s. It was a cool thing to do heroin. And a lot of the musicians got hooked on heroin. And so it, for the most part, it took a lot of musicians through um, a lot of turmoil. Um,
It
but
was
in the 1930s, the black entertainment industry um, grew, and um, a lot of black entertainers were treated just as well as white people back then. You know, you had entertainers like Billie Holiday, Cab Calloway, you had Moms Mabley, so many different black
but they
entertainers.
still had to go through the back door.
Yeah,
They
they still
still
had to go
couldn't.
through a whole lot of stuff. You know, you had Dorothy Dandridge, who was a famous actress at that time, Pearl Bailey. Oh gosh, so many actors and actresses and singers and musicians contributed to the 1930s. They called that the Renaissance, time of Renaissance, and um, they called it the Roaring Thirties. Yeah, the
It
Roaring
was Roaring
Thirties.
20.
Hmm?
It was the Roaring
It was the Roaring
20.
Thirties. No, it wasn't the 30s weren't the Roaring 30s. It was called something else.
Hey,
I can't
Carlos.
remember. I can't remember what it was.
Well,
But
in any event,
yeah, it was
the
good.
storyline actually happened in my family. I'm not going to tell y'all the storyline if you didn't see the movie, because I don't want to ruin it for anyone.
Yeah, yeah. You got to go
But
to see it.
it really happened in my family.
Oh, oh, really? That happened in your family?
Yeah. Oh, Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
oh gosh! I got hit with the camera. Yeah, Lord Jesus. Okay, wait. Okay, hold on, y'all.
There you go.
There we go. Okay. Sorry about that.
Child, Jesus
The
Christ.
camera. Oh
Jesus Christ.
gosh, honey, it won't give the universe ain't giving us up a break.
No, you ain't giving a. The
No, the
universe ain't
camera
giving
fell.
you a
I
break.
didn't have nothing to do with the camera falling.
If you keep your hand still
I didn't listen.
and stop moving every 5 seconds, there you go again.
I'm trying to adjust the camera. That's all. Okay, there we go. Oh Jesus. Okay,
There you go again.
there we go. All right.
But the storyline happened in my family.
Yeah,
The storyline happened in my family.
that story was deep. It was a
And it was,
shame. Oh, it was such a
it
shame.
was what it was.
Yeah,
I mean, I can't roll with, there's somebody in the movie that I wanted to fuck up
yeah,
severely.
yeah,
But jealousy is a very, very, very cruel thing. Jealousy is a very cruel thing. And it's just, it's horrible. But
yeah.
watch the movie because it's really, really good.
It is. It's really
Because as
good.
much as they show black people not thriving, they also show them thriving.
Yes.
So that's what I like.
I wonder if everybody's watched Dahmer by now. It's been
Some
out for a
people,
week.
some people watched it. Some people didn't want to watch it because they didn't want to relive the trauma.
Hmm.
Um, you know, it's a whole bunch of controversy over that
Yeah,
movie.
I was in my early 20s when that happened to those victims.
Reese Cup said she didn't watch it yet. Trisha, tried to start watching Lou today. Didn't quite work out, so I gotta
Yeah.
watch it again. Well, I have to watch it. I should can't
Well,
even
we have
say
to watch
again
it. We didn't even start
because
watching it.
we got into like 2 minutes and the phone rang and
Oh yeah.
then Tramel out and then it was just a mess. So
Yeah.
we probably will watch it tomorrow when I come home from no,
Hmm.
because we got a lot of stuff to do when I get out of dialysis. Well, a couple of things to do when I get out of dialysis. But yeah.
My skin is so dry.
Or else we'll watch it Tuesday. But yeah.
Yeah,
It looked like it's good.
it looked like it's gonna be a good movie.
It looked like it's gonna be good.
Oh, but we watched it. We watched a fun movie today too. Well, Joseph fell asleep, but Joseph, I didn't like how the movie ended. But I watched The Munsters. They did a remake
I just it
of the
was
Munsters.
dumb to me.
It was really dumb. The ending was really it wasn't it was all right. It was all right, but
It was it was what it was
mhm, yeah.
for what it
It
was.
could have been a lot better. It could have been a lot better.
Like the Adams Family movies were better than that.
Now, you know what I do want to watch? There's a new movie coming on Netflix, and it's about um, Wednesday Adams from the Adams Family.
Hmm.
She got her own movie, and it's supposed to be coming out. It's supposed to be coming out October 25th, I believe. But the preview, I saw the preview of it. Oh my God, Wednesday Adams is. She was first of all, Wednesday Adams was just she was something else. She was just weird anyway. And this movie depicts her in that light. Um, she as a dark. She's a dark character, but it's more comical than anything. Like in the preview they show on Netflix, the boys in high school, they always pick at her and tease her and call her weirdo and stuff like that. And she went into she went into the school swimming pool, and all the boys were in the swimming pool swimming, and they say, hey weirdo, come here. She takes two Ziploc bags full of piranhas and throws them in the swimming pool. It's like, oh God, you got to see it. It's but they only showed only the preview. So the preview was so interesting that I said, oh wow, when it comes out, I'm definitely gonna watch it, definitely. So and the name of the movie is Wednesday. That's just the title of the movie. The title of the movie is Wednesday. So that's coming out, I believe, October 25th. It may be coming out early. I think no, I think it's October 12th.
Chucky start
Hmm.
this week. Chucky.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Chucky starts next week for you guys.
If you haven't watched Chucky on
FX.
FX, trust me,
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be trash, and it really is good.
Yeah, it really is.
It really is good, and it starts. It's like season 2 starts Wednesday, so you have time to binge watch it.
Yeah.
And
It's a good movie. That's a good. That's good.
Carlos, I want to see that, but I know. Well, Tramel might watch that because it
What's
don't look
that?
too scary. That movie Smile.
I might. Well, that's more of a suspense movie to me. It's not really horror to me. It's more of a suspense and shock. That's what it reminds me of.
And it reminds me of that other movie, Truth or Dare.
Yeah.
Because remember, they would get that smile on their face and their
Uh-huh.
eyes were open wide. It was the
Yeah.
same smile.
Yeah.
That was a good movie too.
Yeah. Well, I spent some of the day perfecting my hair. I did. I spent some of the day perfecting my hair, like doing a little tweaking on it and stuff like that. And I really think I did a great job on my hair. I really do. I'm so proud of it. I really am, guys. Um, like I told you guys, if you want to see my hair, I'm gonna need to. I told you I need to get 5 cash apps. of any amount. You can send any amount you want, whether it be $5, $10, $20, $30, $50, $100. Send me a cash app. I need, and I will reveal my hair after I receive a total of 5 cash apps. Um, I've not received any yet. So that's why my head is covered up. I'm not going to show my hair until I receive 5 cash apps. So, you know, those of you that want to participate, you can participate. All your monies will go towards the equipment that we're trying to get for the McCraeKingz studio, the new McCraeKingz studio. It will be going towards a great cause. So if you want to donate to the McCraeKingz platform, simply send your cash app to the MKingz, which is posted right there below Joseph.
Now I have a question.
What's
Well,
that?
I asked you offline.
What's that?
Well, if we don't have a headboard when we move, this ain't gonna work for Pillow
I
Talk.
know, I know.
So I don't know how we gonna do it.
I haven't figured that out yet, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But she said she was gonna have us get
Right.
donuts anyway. So, um, you know, who knows? I think when we move, I think, oh gosh, we're gonna be blessed so
Coffee with
much.
the Kings is gonna be easy.
Yeah. So,
It'll
um,
be what it is.
yeah. Yeah, so we're preparing to move. Yes, we are. We're preparing. We're preparing. We're gonna start getting prepared. Um, we gotta get some boxes and stuff. Some containers. I want to get some of those long
Child, you
containers.
better put this shit in plastic bag.
Yeah. Or
Ain't
just
like we got a lot of stuff.
no, we don't. We don't. Maybe I'll just do the space bags like I did before. I just
Well,
fold
we
them.
learned how. Well, we gotta first see
I'll just fold them a
what
different way.
kind of car they gonna give us.
Right.
I hope it's the SUV. Georgia, yeah.
Hey, Monine. What's going on, Monine? Welcome to the conversation. Welcome to the platform. Please make sure you hit the like and subscribe as you come in, guys. Everyone, are they hitting the like and subscribe, Joseph?
Well, let me see. According to your screen, there's 14 people in here. According to my screen, there's 12, and there's only 11 likes.
Oh, okay. How many? Would you say? How many people in?
Your screen says 14, mine says
And
12.
how many likes?
11.
Okay. We got
So if
three
mine is
people.
right, one person didn't like it.
Okay, so
If yours is right, then two people didn't like
maybe
it.
it's somebody in the bushes. Because I know everybody that's sitting in the
There's a
front
whole
seat.
bunch of people in the bushes.
I know those people that got sitting in the front seat. I know they hit the like button.
Right.
Yeah, I know they did. So, y'all make sure you hit the like button, please. Please, it's very important to hit the like button as you come in. That helps us grow. Yes.
I I'm ready, but I'm not ready
Ready for what?
to move.
I am. I'm ready.
No, I'm ready, and you know why I'm ready.
Yeah.
But I'm not ready because I'm. I told Tramel this is the last time I'm moving.
Mm-hmm.
Like it better work because I'm not moving
I
again.
think it's gonna work. I think
I'm
things are
just
gonna work
not.
out. I just really have this strong feeling that once we plant our seed in Atlanta and once we plant ourselves in Atlanta, I think that's
Georgia.
really gonna be a place of stability for us. I really do.
Because I'm so tired of moving.
Yeah, me too.
I'm so tired of the okey doke. I'm tired of moving. I'm tired of. I just am.
Yeah,
Like I want to find a place and just settle
yeah, me too.
and be good. Because Jersey ain't it for me, honey.
Yeah,
Jersey is not
I'm
it.
just looking forward to it. I really am looking forward to it. I just
Trisha,
know.
that's true. It's gonna be cheaper.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna be cheaper. Um, it's gonna be much warmer climate for the both of us. I hope that it will help us with our neuropathy because warm climate is better for our neuropathy, Joseph.
Right.
Yeah, warm
Well, it
climate is
gets
better.
cold in Atlanta, but not as cold as it does here. Sometimes it will,
Hmm.
but on the whole, you normally looking at the mornings as being cold, and then by afternoon, I will be, I'm over there, and it's comfortable, loving, and supportive.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Okay.
it will be.
Yes, yes, it will be.
I lived there before for a year and 11 months. And again, I had to rethink my move because I'm like, do I want to go back? Because I really wasn't fond the first time I went. But
Hmm.
like I said, well, like I told Tramel, when I moved the first time, I moved with expectations that weren't met. So I think that's the part that let me down.
Hmm.
But then again, I mean, I moved there on the Sunday. I woke up on the Monday and I was like, oh God, what did I do? It was like I knew I had made a mistake. But at that point, there was nothing I can do about it because I packed my shit up and moved. And after that, it was just downhill from there. It was just wait, wait, wait. You're on the plug and you're going to knock the whole
I
screen
see
down
it,
again.
Joseph. I see it.
Oh shit, what happened? You got to move it anyway.
What?
You got to move it and rotate it back.
Oh,
No, yeah. Hey, Grateful Heart. I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you. Carlos, if everything goes according to plan, November 14th. If everything goes according to plan, November 14th.
well, you got to think of it this way, Joseph. When you're not moving down there by yourself,
Well, no,
right?
that's this time is
And
different.
and we have a host of people that are looking,
Real friends
real
this
friends
time.
that are looking forward to us coming there. I have relatives there as well. You have relatives there. Your brother lives there.
And my other cousin and Kylie's sisters
Hmm.
and
And
mom.
mom and your uncle lives there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so it's like at least we'll have a little village. We'll have a little village to look to, and that's with the new friends and family and stuff.
Yeah, Carlos, it's ridiculous in Jersey now. It's just ridiculous. Jersey City was named the highest place to live
Yeah,
as
the
far as
most
the
expensive
most
place.
expensive place to live.
Yeah,
Like it's ridiculous.
in terms of
Rent,
residents,
it's
residents.
ridiculous that all these luxury apartment buildings they're building, and then they're building them in the hood to get the hood people out. Like it's too much.
Yeah, well,
It's way too much.
taxes in New Jersey and New York are astronomical. Too.
Yes, we actually will be like 25 minutes from Lip's house. Cause that's how long does it take us to get to Lip's house
Well,
that
I
day?
don't know how long
Like
it takes us to
25
get to his
minutes.
house from where we are going to be living.
But it's
But
the
where we
same
were
difference
born to
almost.
be, yeah, well, we're in Stone Mountain. We're in Stone Mountain. But I don't know what the distance is. But yes, we will. They're some of our closest friends. You know, we've gotten very very close to Lips and his husband.
Yeah, they wanted us to move where they live.
Yeah. But their house is beautiful. Oh my God, their house is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lips and his husband, they have a beautiful home. Beautiful home. Wow. We can only hope that ours looks just as good as theirs. Yeah.
Yeah, but Carlos, everywhere in Jersey now is like outrageous.
Yeah. The prices are.
Everywhere, even the South Jersey, the price. Well, the rent prices, period, are outrageous
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah, everywhere in New Jersey.
Cause like even where I used to live in Atlanta, I had a 1 bedroom apartment, had an island in the kitchen, and it was bang. It looked like a little mini house,
Yeah,
and my rent was only $750 when I lived there back in 2015.
right.
And when I looked it up for me and Tramel, I said, "Oh, let me see what the rent is where I used to live." It had literally doubled. It was 1475, and I'm
Yeah,
like, "Are you kidding me?"
yeah,
It went from 750 to 1475. Are
yeah.
you kidding
So
me?
it like doubled.
So it like doubled. Hey, Regina.
Well, here in New Jersey, rental prices have tripled because like you're looking at like where my niece, you know what my niece apartment is? You know her rent is her it's 2,400, and that's for a 1 bedroom, and
That's only one
that's
bedroom.
in the hood.
The house is only
Oh,
one
she
bedroom.
no, hers is a 2 bedroom, and that's in the hood. That's in the hood, and it's 20. I think her rent is 2,700, and she's in the hood.
In New Jersey, in Jersey City.
Yeah, so it's very expensive here. Yeah,
Yeah. And see,
on top
Regina,
of gas and food. Food is expensive. You can get a pack of bacon here for about eight
a
dollars.
pack of chicken wings is like $27.
Yeah, so
It's
it's
ridiculous.
it's expensive. Yeah,
I was shocked when I found oxtails for like $14 one day.
for two.
And I told Tramel, I said, "Ooh, we could get these because oxtails normally was like running
$20 and
$27,
up.
$30."
Yeah,
And
for
when I
two.
found them for 14, not for two each. No, you mean two oxtails.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like he said, two big ones and three little baby ones for $30. I was like, I'm not doing that.
Is that Antoine?
Yeah.
AW?
Hmm.
What's going on, Antoine? Hey. Ah,
Right, Carlos, you'll luck up with bacon sometimes and get it for $4.99,
yeah. That's
$5.99,
a
six
bargain.
ninety nine.
That's
But
a
when it ain't
bargain.
on sale, it's
It's like
like
almost ten
ten
dollars,
dollars.
yeah, for a pack of bacon. Shoot, it's like almost $10 for a pack of beef hot dogs.
Child chicken is it's ridiculous. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous, and it don't matter where you live
Yeah.
because
No,
you know we move someplace and say it's cheaper, but the people that live there feel it's expensive because they're not used to paying the prices.
right.
But when you move from New Jersey, honey, and see the prices, you like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
child, like this is cheap. Like what me and Tramel will be paying for rent. You can't even find an apartment in New Jersey for that amount.
Yeah.
Not even a studio apartment.
Well, at least when we were living in upstate New York, I was able to feed us. Like you would give me like a certain amount of money,
Right.
and I was able to feed. Like I could feed us, the both of us, for just $10 a day. You know, I can go into the
And
grocery store and feed us for $10 a day.
our rent, we
Um,
had rented a whole house.
right.
So it was like, it wasn't, I didn't complain about the rent because, but it wasn't high. It wasn't expensive at
Yeah,
all.
it wasn't expensive.
So,
Yeah, our rent was only 900.
right.
Originally, until we added on some things, but um, yeah, and guys, we saved a lot of money, and I'm going to tell you how we saved a lot of money. We saved a lot of money with our utilities because we didn't have cable TV. What we did was we just paid for internet with the cable company, and we bought the YouTube app. We paid for the YouTube app, which was $64 a month, and we got everything with that. Everything, it was only $64 a month. So and that was that was paid automatically every month because we paid it through our phone. Our cell phone is a part of our cell phone package, which I loved. So the programming like Sling TV was really good. We had Sling TV at one
Only
time.
thing I didn't like about
Um,
Sling was they didn't give you local channels.
they did give you local channels.
No, remember you had to get the antenna because we had the
Oh yeah,
antenna.
that's right. That's right. We sure did.
I
Yeah.
like YouTube TV better because Tramel had did YouTube TV one
Yeah,
day.
you get the local channels with
And I
YouTube
was like,
TV.
I like this better because you get local channels
Hmm.
for your area.
Yeah.
And with Sling, you only got like the cable channels,
You got cable.
and then you had to get like a high definition antenna
Uh-huh.
to bring in
The other
the
channel, yeah.
local channels. So
Yeah.
it was good, but it wasn't easy.
And then considering what programming we watch, because Joseph and I we just watch certain channels all
Right,
the
and we
time.
watched a lot of
So
court TV on regular TV.
yeah,
So switching back and forth the TV from
yeah.
antenna to cable, it was
And then
HD1.
Judge Judy came on the local channel, but on YouTube TV it didn't. It was a part. It was a local channel on YouTube, but it was on a different. It was on a network.
Right.
So, um, yeah, we got great programming with that. We were able to watch everything that we wanted to watch. So we saved a lot of money with
Right, because
our
that cable bill was outrageous.
yeah. The
Child.
cable bill was almost $250.
For just basic cable,
Yeah. So
basic digital cable, and I was
uh-huh.
like, Tramel, I said, we don't even watch to have this shit on here.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, we need to find another option.
Yeah.
And we did.
Because we were paying all this money for cable and we were only watching like the local channels.
Like it was draining us dry.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, thank you, y'all. I got one Cash App, so I'm waiting for 4 more.
Take it out. Take what out, LaTracy?
I'm waiting for 4 more Cash Apps. So I got one. So it's the countdown. Yes. Now I tell you, I have 3 different scarves on, so I'll just start doing a countdown by taking off a scarf each time we get closer. But I did get one Cash App, so we got 4 more to go. So keep sending those Cash Apps, so because somebody wants to see somebody out there is interested in seeing what my hair looks like.
Grateful Heart, you in
If
New
you
Jersey?
like the beard, and the mustache, wait till you see the hair, you're gonna trip.
Oh yeah, it is too much money. We don't do that no more.
What's that?
Yeah.
What? My allergies.
Yeah, Files will give you a good deal in the beginning, but baby, when that deal is over, that bill is like $300.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, cable is too much.
Yeah. And satellite.
What part of Jersey? Grateful Heart.
She in Jersey.
Oh, okay, South Jersey. Okay.
Oh, she in South Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Well, it's actually cheaper in South Jersey.
Just a little. Just a little.
Yeah, it's South Jersey is a little cheaper because there's a lot of rural towns out there, and there are a lot of towns out there, small towns out there. So that's why it's a little cheaper out in South Jersey.
Call us in New Jersey too.
There's a lot of farmland
But
out there.
Files, when they see, because what happened when I quit my job at the cable company, I switched to Files because I knew that their bill was going to be less and my job wasn't going to give me any discounts because I quit. So I switched to Files, and my bill at first was like $100 for everything on 2 TVs. Child, when that promotion wore off, my bill was over $300.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, y'all can come get this shit.
Yeah.
And then what I did then was switch back to Comcast, because then I knew that I can get a deal because I was switching back. So that's what I did. I switched back to Comcast. But it was, it was what it was. And what did I say? Just watching free TV, or I'm saving my money to move to North Carolina to move. Oh, I don't blame you.
Well, there are a lot of free channels that you can get.
I don't blame you.
Peacock, you can get for free. There's a lot of different apps that you can get on the on Amazon that are free where you can watch, programming. And basically, if you want to watch like a lot of black programming, just get BET Plus. BET Plus has everything, so you can get BET Plus. Plus, they have the All Black Network, which is only about $5 a month. BET Plus is only $5 a month.
But if you
So
keep doing that, it's gonna add up.
yeah, it's gonna add up, but like I said, it varies. Based on whatever programming you like. You know, um, you can get something to complement that
But
instead of paying for the channel or all the channels that you don't watch.
that's because they smart because they know people are getting rid of cable.
Mm-hmm.
So they making a way for themselves to still make money without needing the cable company.
Yeah.
That's why you get Stars now. You can get HBO Max. You can get all of them individually on your TV without having cable. Just subscribe to the app, put it on your smart
Well,
TV, and you good to go.
did you know that cable sales have dropped astronomically? Astronomically, cable sales have dropped. People have stopped buying, have stopped getting cable because they say that it's too expensive and you don't get. I mean, you're paying for a lot. People are tired of paying for a lot of channels that they don't watch.
Oh yeah,
Because
Trisha. If I'm sorry,
uh
but if you just get internet, oh, they're gonna charge you like $65 just for the internet because they trying to make their money up somehow. And I had AT&T when I lived in Atlanta. It was good. I can't complain. I can't complain. Hey, JLC 87.
yes, hey JLC
Do you
87.
have? Yes, we have B. Well, we
Yeah,
don't have BET Plus, but we do have Amazon Prime. Which once you have Amazon Prime,
it comes free.
you get BET Plus free.
Right, right.
So that's how we
We have
watch the shows on BET
we have
Plus.
BC Plus. I think the only channel that we pay for now is
Paramount
Stars
and Paramount.
and Paramount and also Showtime.
I canceled the Stars
Yeah.
because we
Um
watched that on BET
but
Plus too.
what's the other channel that we watch?
Oh, Trisha, yeah, they carry it.
What?
Six. That's a $60. I thought it said 80.
Mm,
But yeah, $60 is about right when you just get internet, or because or like Xfinity do 57.99. Child, you might as well say $60.
uh-huh.
And then they try to convince you to get the phone, because if you get the phone, but I'm like, I don't want the phone. Like, why would I want the phone? I don't use the phone. But I got the phone because it was cheaper. Really, I'll be
Oh,
checking
you're
that.
welcome. You're welcome.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that, and then like I think, like he said, Peacock is free.
Yeah,
So
Peacock
if you
is
have a
free.
smart TV and download Peacock, I
Uh-huh.
believe it's free.
Yeah, Peacock is free.
Because I know
There are a
Disney.
lot of free
Oh, and we
networks.
have Disney Plus.
Yeah, we have Disney Plus. Now, if you get the Amazon Prime app on your TV, it will tell you what networks are free to you. And Amazon has a lot of networks that are free because you subscribe to Amazon Prime.
Oh, Trisha, when I get on the phone with them, I'll be like, when they start trying to sell, I said, I'm not going to stop you because I know you have to do this for your job. But I'm telling you right now, all I want is the internet. But you can go through your whole sales thing because I know you have to. So you don't get dinged because I worked for the cable company.
Uh-huh.
So I know they have to go through their whole spiel. I'll be like, I'll listen, but at the end of the day, you're not going to convince me to get anything that I don't want.
Right, right.
So, because I used to do what you do,
Yeah.
I was you on the other end of the phone
Yeah.
talking to myself.
And guys, promotions are very, very good, but make sure you ask about the details of when the promotion ends. Like for instance, if you do have cable, and let's say, they give you a promotion, let's say for something like HBO for 6 months. You get HBO free for 6 months. What is the cost after that 6 month period because what you
Right.
have to also be mindful of is when you take these promotions, after the promotion expires, you're going to pay either full market price or you're going to pay a discounted price for a period of time, but eventually you'll end up paying the full market price. Some people get things like HBO for 3 years for a certain price, and then the
Well,
price goes up. So, you need to be talking to your cable company from time to time and asking them if you have any promotions on your account.
well, I can
If you
tell y'all
do have any
now.
promotion on your account, you need to write down, you need to find out and write down when your promotions expire so that you will know. So when they do expire, you can make a decision as to whether you want to keep them. And if you want to keep them, you just keep them and you pay the a la carte price.
Well, I can tell you
Or
now.
you
If you have Xfinity, you don't even have to worry about that because they don't even give promotions out no more.
Yeah, they don't give promotions out no more. Only if they're trying to retain you, but just in case, once your promotion ends, you're able to make your own decision as to whether you want to keep that channel or not. And usually, if you want to keep that channel, it's better for you to go into a package than to pay for it the a la carte price, because the a la carte price is the market value. Like for instance, HBO is normally like $40 a month. But if you have a promotion 9 times out of 10, it's going to roll over into a lower price for you. And that's just an incentive. A lot of these these cable companies, they give you these incentive promotions and stuff like that, but they actually also are hoping that you forget the expiration of your promotions so that you can be billed full price. But that's just business. That's how business is done. They hope that you don't remember your promotional date
Yeah,
ending.
Peacock Carlos is free on Xfinity.
Yeah, Peacock is free
Peacock
everywhere.
is free on Xfinity.
Yeah, and they have good programming as well. Peacock does have good programming as well. They have stuff like Judge Judy's new show is on there.
And they
Um,
got the Bel Air.
yeah, Bel Air is on there.
I can't wait for that to start up
Is that
again.
on Peacock?
Or
That's on Peacock, or is
it's
that
on.
on Paramount? No, it's on
I think
Peacock.
it's on Peacock.
Yes, on Peacock. Um,
I
yeah,
just
so you get a
want
lot
to
of
keep
good
telling them
programming
right
on
now.
Peacock.
I'd be like, stop. I'm not getting that. I don't want to hear. No, if you like, really, they have to do it. So even if you tell them to stop, they'll direct the conversation in a different way and still, you know, come back to it
Cool.
to like convince you to get something.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Southern Girl.
Hey,
But
Miss
they
Southern
have to
Girl.
do it. Like they really have to do it.
Yes, how was the club last night, Miss Southern Girl? I know you had a good time.
They have to do it because we get dinged if we don't
What?
sell you stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, as a representative, like when you call the cable company, if a representative offers you a service, and we call, what did they used to call that? Gosh,
Upsell.
upsell, or they called it something else.
Because now when you call a cable company, trust me, they're
The
gonna
re-
try to get you to get their cell phone.
yeah, the representatives are required to try to sell you something
Because they
else.
listen to the calls are really recorded and they will listen to
Uh-huh.
them.
Yeah,
And that's how you are scored and how you
yeah,
get a raise and how
yeah,
you get promotions and stuff.
yeah.
They
That's how
listen to it.
representatives. That's how
And
they're graded. They grade you.
y'all
They
know
grade
my
on your
mouth,
their
honey.
call quality. They call it quality
Sometimes I would
assurance.
get busted letting somebody have it, honey.
Yeah,
I'd be like, why
they
we
call
gotta
it
listen to
quality
this
assurance. Well,
call?
calls are recorded randomly. Not every call is
Oh,
recorded.
honey, no, you ain't worked in the cable company in forever, honey. Every single call you take
Oh
now
yeah,
is recorded.
actually, every single call is
Back
recorded.
in the day,
But
it was like
when they
what you
do call
said.
assurance, your supervisor can pull any call that they want. So they pull the calls at random to listen to with you, to tell you, whether or not you need improvement or what have
But
you.
now every single call you take is recorded.
Yeah,
And they can just go in under my name and every single call I
yeah,
take for the day is in there.
hmm
And sometimes I tell my supervisor, can we pick another call?
yeah,
And she would look at me and go, well, I said, because this didn't end well. So can we pick another call? And she would go, for you, okay. So she pick another call. I'm like, oh, child. Well, this one ended better than the other one, but it ain't much better, honey. Cause you know me and my mouth, honey. When you thought you was gonna curse me out, honey, I checked your
I'll be
ass
like,
real quick. Real quick, I checked the bitch. Like, oh no, you not, child. I'll be like, oh no, you're not gonna talk to me this way. I was like, you're not gonna talk to me this way. Oh no, I don't know, but I said, you know what? Give me a moment. Let me look at your account. And I will put them on hold, child, and go get me a soda and come back. And I really want to say, girl, did you think about it for a minute? Cause if you didn't think about it and I'm back, honey, we gonna have a problem. And you know, my last day working, it was funny because I did that to a woman and she was just being rude and nasty. I said, you know what? Hold on, because it was my last day. And then I thought about, I said, I'm not going to go out like this. I said, I have too much of a good history to go out like this. So what I did was, I put it on hold. I went and talked to some of my friends. I went and got me a soda. And then, like, 5, 10 minutes later, I came back to the phone. And she was like, are you satisfied? Did you go get some coffee? I said, actually, no. I went and got me a Pepsi, girl. So now, how can I help you? I said, and if you keep yelling at me, I'm not going to help you. And she was like, who do you think you're talking to? I'm talking to you. You got a problem with it? So I want your supervisor. I said, sure. I told my supervisor, because he pissed me off. I said, the customer wants you. You might want to talk to her because I don't have no patience. It's my last day. And he got on the phone and he was apologizing for the way I acted. I didn't care. It was my last day. She wasn't going to talk to me like, she had lost her ever loving mind, honey. Wait.
I know, Joseph. Let me get this.
Yeah.
Let me do this.
Yeah, she had talked to me like she lost her ever loving mind. So I had to talk to her like I lost my mind because, you're not going to do that to me. Not on my last day, honey. Not when really it's a free for all. And I can say and do all the things I've been wanting to do for the whole 15 years I worked for them.
Mm. Yeah, because some customers will
We
pluck your nerves, child.
Grateful Heart, we ate Tramel cooked breakfast, like we said earlier, but you wasn't here. And we
We
made
had a
some,
leftover food from yesterday.
and then we shared the rest of my um curry goat before we got on here.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I had that left. Cause we ate his oxtails last night
Mm-hmm.
when we finished with the
And the
pillow
mac and
talk
cheese, yeah.
and the mac and cheese. So
It was really good.
we finished that, and
Yeah.
that was it. Nothing major today.
Mm-hmm.
And
I just didn't feel like cooking Sunday dinner. I was gonna get some oil so we can fry some chicken, but I didn't. I said I don't feel like frying no chicken today. So
you know what, Monica? We were able at one point to hang up, but then we hung up so frequently, they took that away from
yeah,
us. So we couldn't hang up no matter what. And
yeah. You never hang up on a
it was
customer.
just, at first we could if you got flipped. But then, it became you can't hang up because we was hanging up for everything,
Yeah.
child. Ma'am,
Well,
don't talk to me that way.
the reason
And
why.
we was just hung up on.
Yeah, well, they made that rule because the Board of Public Utilities came in and said that a lot of customers, they got a lot of reports of customers saying that the representatives were hanging up on them, but the customers weren't explaining to them why they were hanging up on them. So it's just like the companies get penalized when customers complain about being hung up on and stuff.
Because they would see now, because like I said, every call is recorded. they're able to go in with the customer's phone number and listen to the call.
Mm-hmm.
And if you hang up, you better have a good reason for hanging up on
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
But back in the day, they couldn't do that because all the calls wasn't recorded.
Right.
But see, now, even though we're not supposed to hang up, some people will hang up because
Mm-hmm.
it's just people get flipped over the phone, child.
Yeah.
It's like with the internet, they get flipped over the internet,
Yeah. They get real
and
flip.
they get real. And my thing was, this is bad to say, but working for Comcast and working for Verizon, people that have good credit, they're nicer to you than people that just don't.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I mean, no, they
people that
still
don't pay their bills on time are not nice people.
no, they still get flipped with you, but it's like a different type of flip. It's a nice
Yeah,
flip.
it's a nice flip.
It's
Yeah.
not a fuck you, fuck your mother, fuck your dead grandmother. Oh, you F this and F that and da 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, sir, I'm telling you what you're going to do. And you're
Mm-hmm.
going to do it. And I'm like, ma'am, that's not going to
Yeah.
happen. And it's like they get you upset because it's like they don't take no for an answer when they have good credit. But eventually they back down.
It used to irritate the hell out of me, and I wanted to hang up on a customer when they would call and they would say something like, "Okay, I want to pay my bill," and I'd say, "Okay," and then I'd say, "Okay, you ready to give me the payment information?" And they would say yes, and they would be eating while they're giving you the information. So all you're hearing them do is crunch, 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 crunch.
I hated that.
Oh God, it went through me,
I
Joseph. It did. It went through
absolutely
me. I think that is the
hated
rudest
that.
thing, to be on the phone with anybody and be eating in their
Or
ear.
no. And another thing that would piss me off is they trying to talk to me and hold conversations with their kids
Hmm.
or somebody else in the background. I
I
would be
can
like,
deal with that. It was
no,
the
that used
chewing.
to
The
piss
chewing, no.
me off
Yeah, it
too.
was the chewing. You would hear them go, and they would be.
You
It's
ready
just
for the number?
rude. It's
Okay.
just rude, rude.
4328.
Oh
Did you hear what I said?
yes, I
4328.
would be cringing, honey, because I was like, I would never
Now
do that.
sometimes, like I had some people tell me, baby, I'm sorry for chewing in your ear, but this is just some good cake. And I'd be like, okay, I get it.
Well, I'm not talking about cake. I'm talking
No,
when
I'm
they eat
saying
potato
that's
chips,
I
something
could get it.
crunchy.
But it was
When
other
they would be eating
people,
something
they be
crunchy, that's
sitting there eating
different.
their whole dinner,
Yeah,
chewing in my ear, or
yeah,
they be talking. I say, do you want to handle that conversation?
yeah. That's
And
that's
then come back to
rude,
me because I can't. You can't be telling Bobo and Quay Quay what to do
right?
in the background and then trying to conduct business with
Right,
me.
right. But it's rude. It's just rude, honey. And listen, let me tell y'all something else. I give y'all a little secret about customer service, calling customer service. You get more done. I don't care what your issue is. I don't care if you're calling because your service got turned off for some reason. I don't care if it's it can be anything. You get more done by being
Nice.
nice than you would calling and cursing them out. Because as soon as you start cursing me out, I remember as a representative, as soon as you start cursing me out, I'm not doing nothing for you. I'm not doing nothing for you. I don't care. I don't care if you could be crying your eyeballs out, honey. I'm not doing nothing for you. And because you sit up there and you being rude, oh no, 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 no. You want to
Soon
speak
as
to a supervisor? I'm putting you on hold, honey, for hours.
soon as you was rude to me, I blocked out
Oh, I'll hit the whole
everything.
button.
Or I let you yell and scream at me, and you
Then I
telling
hit the
me
whole button. Hold,
this, that, and the
please.
third, and this, that, and the third, and meanwhile I'm fixing
Hold,
it.
please.
I'm fixing it while you yelling and screaming. I'm like,
Hold,
they be
please.
like, nobody else could do this, and nobody else could do that. Nobody else,
Or I would
and I'd
fix
be like,
or I
no,
would
it's
fix their
done.
problem and didn't tell them I fixed it.
Right? I'd be like, thank you for
Oh, I'm
calling,
going to
but
get you back.
it's done.
If you called and cursed at me, I'm going to get you back.
And they'd be like, what do you mean it's done? I fixed the problem. Check
Yeah.
your television.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the channel, and they'll go to the channel.
And they'll go,
And
oh,
well, how come the other people? I can't answer about the other people, but it's fixed.
yeah.
Is there anything else that I can help you with
Mm-hmm.
today?
Mm-hmm. If
Well,
you
well,
called me,
well. I want to apologize. It's fine.
that's fine.
Is
Yeah.
there anything else I can help you with
Mm-hmm.
today? Because see, we didn't even have to go through all of that. While you was yelling and screaming at my ass, I fixed the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask me why the rest of the people probably didn't fix the problem because you yelled and screamed at their ass. And they was like, bitch, fuck you.
Yeah. So if you was, and I know representatives still think like me. If you got nasty with me, or if you start cursing at me, calling me all kind of names, I'm not doing nothing for you. I'm not doing nothing that I don't have to do for you. I'm not extending a courtesy to you for no reason whatsoever. And you're not speaking to a supervisor. You can forget that. Mm-hmm.
Or
I'll lie to you and tell you I
or
fixed the
if you
problem,
wanted a
honey.
supervisor, I'd be like, Tramel, put your phone in rap.
Mm-hmm.
Take this call. And
Mm-hmm.
Tramel get on the phone. Hello, yes, I'm the supervisor. How can I help you?
Mm-hmm.
Or vice versa. You go, Joseph, put your phone in rap. And I'll be like, hi, this is Joseph. I'm the supervisor. How can I help you?
Mm-hmm. I
A
ain't.
lot of times when y'all get nasty, and that's what they do. They
Y'all
just
speaking
pass
to
the
another
phone
y'all
to
speaking
their
to their
friend that's
next door
sitting next
neighbor.
to them. They ain't getting you no supervisor job. I mean, now because they work from home, they have no choice
Mm-hmm.
but to call a supervisor because
Mm-hmm.
they're not in the call center. But people
Mm-hmm.
that are in the call center, when you start the bullshit and the okie doke, they just pass the phone to their friend. And now their friend done heard everything they said. So the friend gonna get on the phone and just repeat verbatim what they said
Right. Or they
and
change their voice.
piss you off even more.
Uh-huh. Or they change their voice.
Or if they good at changing their voice, they'll change their voice like me. I'll be like, ma'am, hold on. Hello, ma'am. You wanted a supervisor? My name
Mm-hmm.
is John. How can I help you?
Mm-hmm. Ver that.
And they tell me the
Ver
whole
that.
story again, and verbatim, I would tell them what I just told them, and because they thought I was a supervisor,
They will
they
take your
listened
word.
to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, so when I was a regular rep, you didn't believe me, but now I'm sitting here playing supervisor, and it's okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, you dummy.
Yes. Those were the days working for the cable company with speed.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you get some character show.
Shoot, we got paid good money too.
Oh, I was paid, baby. I was paid,
We got get
paid,
paid good
paid.
money, honey. Yes.
Oh, maybe when I move, I'll try to get a job working from home.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I want to deal with
Me
customers
either.
again.
Oh God.
As
It's
much as I know I can make some money, it's like, oh, do I want to deal with
well, I'd
customers
rather deal
again?
with them over the phone than in person.
You know what? It's not bad in person.
Yes, it
And
is, because
maybe
I'll be there. I'll
because,
be ready to punch
no,
somebody in
maybe
their
because you
face.
say my face tells the story.
Uh-huh.
So when they were standing there talking to me,
They probably was
they saw
intimidated.
the look on my face like, are you kidding me, bitch?
Uh-huh.
I didn't have to say it because I would be looking at them like that.
Uh-huh.
Like this one woman tried me one day when I was working at Verizon because her friend or her man or whoever he was, dog. Oh, honey, she was going to tell me all about AT&T. And I looked at him. I said, do I have to talk to her?
See,
I
I'm
said,
that
because
bitch to come from.
she ain't on your account. I said,
Uh-huh.
and I'm not here to be educated about what AT&T do. This is Verizon.
Uh-huh.
I can only tell him what we do. And I'm not answering your questions as to why we do this and for AT&T does that. She's like, you're very nasty. I said, no, I'm not nasty. I said, you're the nasty one coming in here with your little attitude. I was like, I don't have to talk to you because you're not even a Verizon customer and you're not going to be because clearly you're happy with AT&T. Sir, how can I help you?
Uh-huh.
And he was like, well, you could talk. I said, I don't want to talk to her. You tell me what your problem is
We'll see.
and
And
let
like I
me
said,
fix it.
I'd rather speak to the customers over the phone than in person, because that is sure no get your ass whooped if you came in the store. To get smart with me, I will come from behind the counter and say, what did you say, bitch? I will
No, honey,
fuck
what
you
killed it
up
one
in
day,
this store, honey. I will turn this whole store. I will tear this store up, honey, beating your ass. Mm-hmm.
5 minutes before we closed, a stripper from Magic City came in there and wanted to pay her bill with
Ooh,
all $100 bills.
ooh, the shade of it
I
all.
was like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now?" So my manager looked at me and I was like,
The
"Did she
shade of it
just
all.
throw all these $1 bills on the counter?"
Yes, she did.
Do you know how many $1 bills she gave me?
Probably like 1,000.
$875.
Oh, honey, I would have been two through.
I was done. We had to get the money machine
Oh, I would have been
to
two
count
through.
them to make sure it was what it was. I
Mm.
was like, yeah. She's like, this should be eight hundred and
I'd have been
seventy-five
cussing that
dollars.
heifer out,
I
honey.
was like,
Unless she was
bitch.
giving me a tip, I'd have been cussing her
And
ass
in my
out.
head, I'm going, bitch, I know you a stripper, but girl, could you have gone to the bank and got big bills,
Right,
bitch?
right.
And I'm like, she just must have got off of work and came with the
What
stripper
about the
money.
customers that come in with the pennies, honey? They come in with like 500 pennies. But this is $5 worth of pennies.
Oh no, we would tell them go to the machine.
Yeah.
We would tell them pay at the machine.
Mm.
I'm not counting all that change. Well, you're gonna no, I'm not. You're gonna put it in a machine one by one, honey. You wanted to pay in coins like that,
Mm-hmm.
thinking you was gonna serve me? No, bitch. You're gonna stand there and put them coins in one
Right,
by one.
right,
I'm not doing it.
right.
And then no, the real shade was the machine is wrong. I put in $20 in quarters and it's saying I only put $19 and 50
Mm.
cents. Well, bitch, you better find two more quarters.
Right. For that.
Have a good night, Grateful Heart.
Yes, have a good night.
Thanks for coming as usual.
Yes.
We appreciate when you're coming in the chat. But yeah, people do some dumb stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But in person, I really thought the only thing, because I worked in Georgia in person, the only thing that would get me was when the old Caucasian people would come in there and they would talk to me like it was still 1937, honey. And that would get under my skin.
Mm.
And one day I saw these two, it was an older Caucasian man and an older black man. Oh my God. And he was talking to him like he was dirt. And the black man was just like, yes, sir. No, sir. Okay, sir. And I'm looking at my friend because she was from Philly. And I was like, is he serious? Don't he know we liberated and he can pop that bitch in the mouth? And she was like, Joseph, you got to remember, he saw his friends dragged. He saw his friends, probably hung and tied to trees. So in his mind, he still got to be that way.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, girl, well, I ain't see none of that. I could pop that old white bitch for him, honey.
Mm.
Because it was just bothering me. It really bothered me that this old
It's
black
really
man
bothering me.
was so yes sir, no sir. Yes sir, no sir. I'm like,
Mm.
where they do that at, honey?
Right.
Where do they do that at? Because apparently, why am I not in the fucking frame?
I don't know.
Apparently, they okay, there you go. Apparently, they ain't told this old man that we've been freed, honey.
Right.
But I got her point. He saw a lot of shit in his day. And it probably scared the shit out of him now because you're still dealing with an older white man that believed the bullshit. And, I was just shocked that some people, like, I had a really nice couple. They were really nice to me. I solved their problems and everything. And they were really nice to me. And I had to go through, it was something with the pictures. And she was like, oh, no, you can go through my pictures. I don't have nothing, incriminating in there. Child, I went through the pictures and all I saw was all this Confederacy stuff. And in my head, I'm like, but they so nice.
Mm-hmm.
They're treating me so nice.
Mm-hmm.
But I just saw all these Confederate flags and painted on trucks. And now in my head, I'm like, oh God. But they were the sweetest people to me. They
Mm-hmm.
were nice. They
Well, all
weren't
white
rude.
people that
Well,
have
no,
the
because
Confederate flag
in my
in their
head,
presence, they're
the
not
Confederacy
necessarily
meant
racist. They just are proud of their race.
right. But
I
in
found
my
out.
head, it was like I was glad that they were nice to me, but I was a little thrown
Mm.
Because in Georgia, when you get some of them old Caucasian people, honey,
Mm-hmm.
they remind you, honey,
Of the
that
South,
you're
the old
black.
South, the old
They
South.
remind you that you're black. If you woke up and forgot, they will remind you, honey.
Mm.
The way they talk to you and they come in there with their gun on their hip. So then it's like, well, shit, if I get flipped, he might shoot me, bitch.
Mm. Right, but
So let me play nice with
just
this
because they
bitch.
have just because they have the Confederate flag in their house or something like that, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're racist. It just means that they're proud of their race. I
Well,
found out. I found out there's differences.
there was this man and the Verizon store he had left called our store because he said he was coming to our store and they was like, be ready. You got a nasty little racist coming.
Mm.
And he came and they was like, Joseph, you get him. Because they knew he wasn't going to pull that shit with me. And I was like, yes, sir, how can I help you? Because I already approached him with an attitude. I
Mm.
was like, yes, sir, how can I help you? You know how I looked from there, like, don't fuck with me.
Mm.
And he was like, I don't want to speak to you. I want to talk to little Mexican.
Oh,
I was like,
he want to talk to a little Mexican.
I said, sir, I don't know what you're talking about. There's a little Mexican that works here and I want to talk to him.
Oh, shade.
I was like, well, to correct you, Alex is Puerto Rican. He's not Mexican. And if you give me a moment, I'll go get him for you. So Alex was in the back. I said,
You
come here 1 second.
little Mexican.
And that's just what I said. I said, you little Mexican, your customer's out there. He's not pleased. He said, little Mexican. I said, oh, that's what he referred to you as. So
The little
just be
Mexican.
be prepared because he's coming hard for you.
Mm-hmm. I want to speak to the little
He
Mexican.
sure did. He said it just like
Or
that.
where's the little nigger that's in the back?
Child, he was, no,
Where's the
because
niglet?
it was only one white guy that worked with us, right? So you always knew the racist people because they would be like, we'd be like, they'd be next in line. You'd be like, hey, hi, my name is Joseph. How can I help you today? I don't want to speak to you. I want to deal with him. I was like, okay, no problem. I'd be like, Oliver, you have a customer? He said, no, I don't. I said, yes, you do. They don't want to talk to none of us but you. He said, oh, God, one of them.
Mm.
Like, he would get furious because it's like, why don't you? They all standing around here doing nothing. I'm helping somebody, and you want to wait for me because I'm white. He would get pissed. And I said, but see, Oliver, now you see, it really exists. It, it ain't like we just say it. It really exists. They
Yeah.
really exist in this world. But he would get furious because it'd be five of us standing there that can help them, and they refuse to talk to us.
Mm.
I don't want to talk to you. I want to deal with him. And we'd be like, okay, no problem.
But then when you help them once, they feel like they have carte blanche to you all the time.
But I
And
mean, they all
that's what,
don't feel that way.
no, not all of them.
But the ones that really wanted to speak to Oliver, they wouldn't talk to us at all. I mean, there was no turning back, honey. I don't care
Mm.
if they had to wait 45 minutes to an
Yeah,
hour.
they'll wait
They would sit there and wait for him to be done
because they.
because they refuse to talk to a black person
Mm-hmm.
or a Hispanic person. They refused.
Right.
And I was like, damn, y'all really convicted in your shit, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it was me, honey, whoever's available, I'm going to talk to. And we just be walking around, talking to each other, laughing, looking at them like, you dumbass, you could have been out of here in 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Because you probably going to ask him something so simple and stupid that you sat here for 45 minutes and you probably would have been here 5 minutes if you would have just asked us.
Mm-hmm.
But that's life, child. And that's life. It is what it is. You can't change what you can't
What
change.
time is it?
It is.
Okay. Well, we're coming up. We're embarking upon
Hey,
the
Tristan.
10-minute mark, so we ain't got 10 minutes left in the show. Is there anything that anybody wants to ask us in the chat? I still haven't received all of my cash apps that I requested, so I can reveal what my hair looks like. So, I'm waiting for that. We're waiting for that, and if you have any questions that you guys want to ask, about anything, Just about anything.
Ask.
Just ask. Yeah. We take questions. Yeah, we do. We take questions. So just ask.
Legitimate
You
questions.
know, we ask no stupid questions. Just don't ask no stupid questions. Yes. So, but
Well, I'm not gonna
yeah,
say don't ask
that
stupid
was the day for
questions.
us. That was really the
It was
day for
good and
us.
boring.
Yeah, we watched TV. We took a little nappy nap, and we watched some more TV. Had something to eat. And we're here. We are with you. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
here we are with you.
Doing our thing,
Mm-hmm.
doing our little pillow talk
Mm-hmm.
thing
Well, you talked to your sister today, and you talked to
briefly.
Melissa.
And shout out to my daughter Dion. Happy birthday,
Yes,
boo.
happy birthday to our daughter Dion. Happy birthday.
Happy
Um,
birthday, Antoine. I forgot about that.
oh, today's Antoine's birthday
Today's
too.
Antoine's birthday too.
Happy birthday, brother Antoine. That's my brother.
I was gonna post it on your Facebook, but you had it set where nobody could leave you a
Oh,
message.
really? Okay. Yeah, happy
So
birthday, Antoine.
happy birthday, Antoine.
Yeah,
I would have said it earlier, but it just dawned on me.
yeah.
But
I
yes.
hope you had a beautiful day in spite of the rain, and may God bless you with to see many more birthdays to come. May you live in abundance life and a life that's full of substance and nothing but greatness. Um, so
You know what I
happy
can't wait
birthday to
for?
you. What's that?
I cannot wait for Miss Southern Girl to get on that grill, honey.
Yeah, me too.
She got me waiting for that.
Yeah.
Like I don't wait for a
And
lot
I
of
can't wait for I
things.
think she does seafood too, doesn't she?
Well, she said she's gonna take us to some seafood spots
Okay,
when
okay.
we get there that do seafood boils and stuff
Uh-huh.
like that.
Okay, okay. Yeah. I'd be so afraid to go to like seafood places because of the expense of it all. Sometimes I know it could be very, very expensive. Like for what I want. I want some king crab legs and
Oh, job, that alone job.
that's expensive.
Yes.
Um,
See me? I know mine gonna be expensive because I'm gonna want some green lip mussels, at least two king crab legs, a
mhm.
lobster tail, scallops,
Mhm.
shrimps. After that, we good.
Yeah.
Whatever else you put in there is whatever else you put in there. But I already know the two king crab legs and a lobster tail is what's gonna make mine probably $150
Mm.
or more. Tristan, you know what? I am not a fan of Rasta pasta. I have had it
I
a
didn't
few
like the Rasta
times,
pasta that I had. It was too
and
hot.
I just don't. I, like I said, the heat don't
It
bother
was too
me.
hot. It was too hot for me.
I've had it where it was like really hot, and I've had it where it was just like spicy, and I don't
I
know.
didn't like it because it was just too
It
spicy for
just
me.
it didn't do nothing for me. Like
Yeah.
it's like maybe I want some meat in it or some kind of seafood in it. They
Yeah.
have many.
Yeah, it would have been better if it had seafood in it, if it wasn't so salty and spicy. The place where I got it from, they just weren't good at making Rasta pasta. It was
I
too
don't know.
salty, and then
Maybe I need some.
they didn't have a lot of things in there that they could have had in there.
Right, like maybe if it was some crab in there or
Hmm.
some lobster meat or some shrimp, then I would have been more better. But it was just like it's just hot pasta. It's just spicy pasta. Yeah, Miss Southern Girl, they got a lot of at home jobs in
Hmm.
Georgia.
Oh
A
yeah.
lot.
Hmm.
I was trying to get one with Apple. Child, it was so horrible. I got into the class, I was waiting, and then something happened and the computer kicked me out. I was
Mm.
furious because by the time I rebooted and did everything, it looked like I was late when I was already there. So
Hmm.
it wouldn't let me back in the class. I was pissed.
Mm.
I was furious. And that's when I said, you know what? Let me move back to Jersey.
What time do we have?
Oh, okay. See, mild I could deal with. 5 minutes. Mild I could deal with. But I like spicy too. It just depends. But I don't like nothing so spicy where I'm eating and I'm like, ooh, child, this is hot. I don't like
Well, you
spicy
know, I'm
like
not a
that.
spicy person anymore because
Your
I
acid
have the
reflux.
acid reflux and the GERD, and it's just my body just doesn't like a lot of spicy
As long as I eat
foods.
spicy early in the day, I'm good.
Hmm.
But if I eat it later in the day, that's when my acid reflux starts. So I try if I'm gonna eat something spicy to eat it early. Like my ox my goat meat.
Hmm.
I don't know how that happened. It was way spicier yesterday than
Hmm.
what it was tonight.
Mm.
Like tonight it was mild, but yesterday it was like hot as hell.
Yeah.
But today it was mild. And I was like, okay, I can do with that. Don't like when I can't taste the food. Because right, Melissa,
Hmm.
when it's so spicy you can't taste it.
Hmm.
Cause you just put it in your mouth and try to
Yeah, it's
swallow it.
terrible. It tastes
It's like,
terrible.
ooh, child, this is hot, bitch. This is real hot.
Like when I was eating that rice yesterday, it was burning my throat because it was so spicy.
Your rice was different than mine,
It
right?
was really, yeah, it was very, very, way much different. I would have rather have had your rice because it didn't have a lot of that gravy on it.
But
Than
see, the
mine.
part that did, it was hot. But
Hmm.
tonight, it wasn't hot. I don't
Yeah.
know. And that's weird. Like, it should have been hotter tonight than it was
And I don't
yesterday.
know most people that are most Jamaican people when they cook their food, it's just oh gosh, they're very heavy handed with the spices. It
Especially jerk,
seems.
honey.
Hmm.
Even though I love me some jerk pork.
Have you ever had barbecue chicken?
Barbecue chicken.
Yeah, because people from Jamaica make it a totally different way than black
No.
people make it. Yeah, so
He about to be out, y'all. Y'all see that, right?
mm.
He about
Who,
to go
me?
right to sleep on this
Yeah,
live.
it's almost midnight. Yeah, what time is it?
So,
It's
stay
almost.
your ass up.
I'm not sleepy. I'm just laid
Two
back. I'm feeling
minutes.
laid back. Well, y'all say I got beady eyes. Y'all say I got beady
Honey, you got
eyes
beady eyes
anyway.
and them little beady eyes is closed.
My eyes, they not closed. They well.
Yeah, Trisha, Hispanics are heavy handed with stuff. But Hispanics don't eat a lot of spicy stuff.
Yeah, they don't eat a lot of spicy stuff. This stuff is mostly flavorful.
It's real
Full flavor,
flavorful, honey.
full flavor.
Now don't give them no adobo and sazon, honey, because they
They
will
would they will
salt
adobo
you
and
out.
sazon you to
They will
death grip.
salt you out with some adobo
Mm-hmm.
and some sazon,
With
honey.
some Frito or what's the other one?
Rosito, I think.
Rosito. Yes.
Rosito.
Sofrito and ricotta,
Ric-
ricotta,
ric- ric- Yeah,
ricotta and
ricotta.
sofrito. Yes, Puerto
Now
Ricans will
that
do
they
that.
will
They will
do.
give you the very essence of
And
that
baby,
child.
I love when they make a pork, honey, because it is garlicked out for the
Well, I'm not really a
name.
roast pork person, but they do make good
No,
roast
honey,
pork.
when they make a pernil, bitch,
Have you ever
they
seen them take
garlic it
that
out.
bacon and deep fried in grease and it
Yes,
be
and the
nice?
top of it
It
is
be
just
crunchy,
crunchy.
honey, just crunchy. Oh
That's why
God.
Camille made that pork for us when we first got
Mm-hmm.
to
Mm-hmm.
Georgia. I was eating the skin, honey, because I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, it's nice and crunchy,
Yeah.
bitch. Good night, Monte. Love
Yes.
you
Good night,
too.
Monte. We'll get ready to sign off, Monte. So
Yes, we getting ready to go because I gotta get up early in the
yeah,
mornings.
Joseph has to go to dialysis in the morning, so we have to get up early. With that being said, guys, make sure you're watching us on all social media platforms. Of course, you know what those are. Please donate to the McCrae Kings platform so that we can have the things that we need. All donations are greatly appreciated. Go on over to our McCraeKingz boutique and get everything McCraeKingz and Dare to Be Different. If you would like to join the channel, Joseph will give you instructions on how to do that. So go ahead,
Hit the
Joseph.
join button, or you can find the link in the description box. If you don't see a join button, it's only because you're on an Apple product like an iPhone or iPad. If you want to become a monthly member, you can. Membership has its privileges, and you can become, thank you,
Thank
a lord
you.
or a lady. So that's two.
It's 2
So
cash
we really
apps.
need three more.
We need 3
Um,
more.
you
Yeah.
could become a lord or a lady, and
I'll reveal a little bit of it
a night
since
at
somebody
our round table.
since we got 3 more to go. But that's a little bit of what my hair looks like. It is blonde. It is blonde. I am a bleached blonde right now. So that's a little bit of what my hair looks like right there. I'm gonna
And
give y'all that.
you can do that. Go to the McCraeKingz boutique for everything McCraeKingz, and dare to be different.
Mm-hmm.
We have a host of different items for you to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
And make sure you get your coffee mugs for when we start doing coffee with the Kings.
Yeah.
And you can have coffee actually with the Kings on your mug.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah. Well, the night mug does say coffee with the Kings.
and on that note, if nobody told you they love you today or tomorrow or yesterday, I should say, yesterday or today, know that me and Tremel love you, and there's absolutely
Nothing
nothing
you
you
can
can
do
do
about
about
it.
it. His little sleepy has to be knocked out in
I
5 minutes,
am not.
but he's going to get my ice from
I
downstairs.
am not sleepy. I'm telling you, I'm
And
not sleepy. It's just I'm just laid back.
he says that,
But you
honey.
say my eyes look like this all the time. You say I got little beady
He said he
eyes.
ain't sleepy, child, and he'll be snoring in 2 minutes.
No, I won't.
But
He'll
anyway,
be snoring before I will.
I
Them
bet you I
eyeballs
don't.
is crunchy.
No, they're not.
Trust me when I
I'm
tell
wide
you,
awake.
them eyeballs are
And that's
crunchy.
why I'm mad I didn't take
They're
my.
crunchy, honey.
Trust
There's a
me.
little bit crunch right
Trust
there.
me.
It's a little bit
I'm
crunch.
mad
Oh,
because
it's
I
a little bit crunch right
was
there.
stop pointing in my goddamn face.
Mm. I'm
I
not sleepy.
trust me, honey. I didn't take my pain pills, so I'm
Me
wide
neither.
awake.
I'm about to take mine though,
I'm
because my
wide awake.
neuropathy is really trying to
So,
soothe the bitch.
y'all, walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness. All those great and wonderful things. And just know, like I said, me and Tremel love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. And
Yes.
you know what it is. It's TheMcRae.
All damn day.
See you tomorrow night.
Mwah. Love you guys.
Later.
Bye bye.